daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Okay, today we'll be playing some Persona. And for whatever reason, I don't have sound. Looks like desktop audio is shut off as well. So now you guys have sound, but I don't. Do a little something real quick. Oh, there it is. Aha. Alright. We're playing some Persona 3 today. Playing this in anticipation of the upcoming re-release / reboot of Persona 3. From what I understand, though, they decided to go with a reboot of Persona 3 Portable, not Persona 3 FES, which has a lot of the community upset. Alright. For those of you who have not played the Persona games, it's a pretty popular JRPG. The Shin Megami Tensei games took a while to get to the US. 1 and Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 were never released in the U.S. Controversially. Oh, that's too long talking. There was some controversy on 2 specifically because the main antagonist in the game was God. But hey, eventually we got the games. Persona 1 and 2 are on PlayStation, 3 and 4 are on PS2, 5 is on PS3 and PS4 and PS5. God dang it. I keep letting it set too long while talking. Let's get this thing started. The Journey. So this is the traditional game. Nope, I don't have any loaded games. New game. All right. Okay. Do you want to know what was added? No, we'll just play it fresh. If you've never played the first one, or played the original Persona 3, you're not going to realize that there's anything new anyway. Some of the new things are like additional spells. I think some personas were added, some social links, which is your interactions among the NPCs. No, I'm not transferring any data because I don't have any. Alright. Select, and we're gonna go normal. Alright, and we begin. Time never waits. Okay, let us meet our character. Here's our character. So what are the big differences between FES and P3P, Persona 3 Portable, is both in 3 and FES he plays the same character. He plays this male that you saw walking a second ago. Persona 3 Portable added in a female protagonist that you could play as. So I do believe with the upcoming release that we're going to be able to choose from her as well. Interestingly, the reboot is made in Unreal Engine. A lot of large game companies are actually moving to Unreal as their platform of choice due to the ease there is when it comes to coding. And no, he is not trying to make this. We'll just put that one out there. So it makes this a little sketchy if you don't know what's going on. So, basic storyline here. You're a transfer student moving to a new school. Once you get to the new school, you're going to end up in a special dorm. And you being in that special dorm is going to lead to you kind of figuring out what's going on throughout the game. And say what you will, the Persona games have a pretty decent soundtrack. Alright, so this is our introduction to, hey, something weird is going on here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, look at all those coffins. And the yellow moon. No power. Looks like we've made it to our dorm.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time for you.
Creepy kid. Very creepy kid.
Now, if you want to proceed, please sign your name there. It's a contract. Don't worry. All it says is that you'll accept full responsibility for your actions. You know, the usual stuff.
Yes. Alright. So, you guys aren't too familiar with the way naming conventions work in some of these, JRPGs. It's going to address you mainly as your last name. My last name is way too long to put in there, so I usually just go as Joshua. Alright, proceed. Yes, we want to proceed.
No one can escape time. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears and cover your eyes. And so it begins.
Alright.
Who's there?
Talk about wait!
Alright.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Will I?
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hey! Yeah. Nice to meet you, too.
It's getting late, so you should get some rest.
Yes, I
Your
should.
room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Alright, so, a little bit more update on these games.
I'll show you the
So
way.
I'm playing another
Follow
one of
me.
them that I hadn't played before, Devil Survivor, or Devil Summoner. Some of these are really vague on locations you need to go. Persona games aren't so much because there's a limited amount of space that you can actually travel to. And depending on which of the games that they decided to remake with this upcoming reboot, whatever they're doing with the new one, you won't be able to move around hardly at all. We'll watch the video on it here shortly.
Pretty easy
so
to
you guys can see
remember,
what I'm
huh?
talking about.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Make
actually,
sure you
no,
don't
we
lose your
won't, 'cause
key,
I don't know if
or you'll. So.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that. We'll just go ahead and play this. We'll talk about it later. And if it looks like I'm looking off camera, it's because I'm looking over at my other My other monitor.
What contract?
He references to where we're at.
On your way here from the station, was everything... You know what I...
Do I know what you mean?
Never mind. It seems like you're all... Well... I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Yeah, like, why did you almost pull a gun on me when I came into the barracks? Why isn't that thing locked up in an armory? Why does a college student in Japan have a gun? I don't know what Japan's gun laws are, but I'm pretty sure they're a lot more strict than the United States.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school. It's getting late, so... Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go with her.
Okay. So, that's it. See? There it is.
Alright, let's check out this school. Train. Over some water. There's the school.
Ready for this? What a slacker. All I do is
Morning. Good morning. Well, this is it. We're here. Welcome to Gekukan High School. Hope you like it. You're okay from here, right?
Yeah,
You should go see the faculty. And that concludes the tour.
That wasn't
Do you
much
have
of a
any-
tour.
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw,
What,
okay?
don't tell anybody that you tried to pull a gun on me when I walked into the door?
See you later.
Fishy. Is that a pair of socks hanging on that thing? Anybody else see that? That looks like a pair of socks, right? I'm not delusional. Teacher's office?
Oh, are you the new student?
Yes, I'm the new student.
11th. Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Let's see. In 1999, and that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss
of course you
Toriumi.
didn't.
I teach composition. Welcome to our... Wow, such enthusiasm. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class.
So if anybody can read Japanese, what to say on that board back there, please let me know.
But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
What are they gonna put out during this?
As you begin the new school year,
Okay, Dumbledore.
I'd like each of you to remember the proverb. When applied to student life, this means... Psst, hey,
You came to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walk. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
Should I lie to this guy? We're gonna say he does. She does.
Man, I mean, why wouldn't she? Wait, how well do you know her?
Oh, please let an option be I'm her boyfriend.
I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet.
Oh, it didn't show me the cranky old guy. I don't like the cranky old guy. We'll meet him later.
Sup, dude?
Sup, senpai.
How's it going? Oh, come on. Let me introduce. I'm Junpei Iori. I transferred here when I was in 8th. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, looks like we're in the same homeroom.
Yep.
Funny, huh?
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too?
Nobody cares, needy guy.
By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that?
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going... Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried. Hey, you didn't say anything to anyone about, you know what, did you?
If I could've, I would.
Don't tell me you forgot already. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, all right?
You mad?
What? Wait a minute! Don't get the wrong idea! Listen! I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us.
Nothing, yeah?
Jeez. I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man. This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
Super lag between what I'm recording and what is actually being shown. Recording my phone, we still in the intro.
I've never felt like so miserable. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever. They just let me.
Here. Help. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and get,
Welcome back.
We're gonna go ahead and get us a save out of the way. get a good night's rest, huh? Uh-oh. There we go.
Get some rest.
Oh, what is this? Who's this guy?
I'm going out for a bit.
Is that a band-aid on his face?
Didn't you see the newspaper? There's a lot going on.
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome.
What is this apathy syndrome?
I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but
Yeah, right.
Apathy
It
was a
has
good
to be
thing.
them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
you have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own? The chairman will be here for the next few days, but after that, I can...
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
So quiet. Oh, nothing happened last night. Not only did she stop coming to the school, she does nothing but sit and stare at the wall all day. She keeps muttering, "It's coming, it's coming." I wonder what that's all about. Should we help him out? Yeah, we'll help. I know I'm the man. Oh, I became slightly more popular because I gave him an answer and I was paying attention. Hey, I got a viewer. Hey, viewer. How you doing today? Leave a comment so I know who you are. Kitty cat. Funny guy. Oh, my back is so stiff. Right.
Oh, he's back.
Who's this new person?
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Ikutsuki? Yeah.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat.
The heck is a school official doing in my dorm?
I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Yeah, why are you in my dorm? Uh-oh.
You saw something strange. You were probably just tired.
Something does you
Do you
right.
have another question?
No, I'm good. Something weird's
Then
going
I
on
hope
here.
you have a success. Now, if you look,
Why are you in a dorm with kids?
you must be tired. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please
Don't
forgive the
believe that's the way
pun.
that goes.
You'll get.
All right, evening, late. Ooh, late night. That's a new one. Looks like I'm snoring. Oh, what's
Working
this?
hard? So, how's he doing?
Wait,
He
are they
went to bed a
spying
little
on me?
while ago. He's asleep now.
They're spying on me. Somebody.
Mr. Chairman, do
Somebody
you think
call
he's...
the cops.
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Ooh, that sounds ominous. But why are they spying on me? It does not seem healthy or appropriate in any way. I don't care what.
That was the Bayside Rockers. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Be sure to tune in again next week. KJ out.
Totally.
The preceding program was brought to you by Carito Electronics, bringing you the future. At the sound of the tone, the time will be 12 o'clock a.m.
Look at that, a flip phone. It's not a smartphone. Uh-oh. Ominous. Wanna say hi to my one viewer? What just happened?
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be.
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few...
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like
You
this.
should. That's fucking creepy. Pardon my language.
Welcome to the Velvet Room, my dear young man.
Right.
My name is... This is Elizabeth. She's a resident
Hello,
here,
Elizabeth.
like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
You are creepy.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It's been years since we've had a guest. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
Okay, so where's the creepy
Henceforth, you shall be welcome. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so.
Okay, I believe you.
I only ask one thing
Jeez, you got
in
some bulky
return.
eyes.
That you
and a big
abide
nose.
by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
Sure, we understand.
Hold on to this.
Till we meet again. Weirdo. Going to school. What are you doing down there? I got a child behind me. What's up, man? Today is a perfect day. The sky is blue, we're young. Yeah, let's see, he's going to either take it upstairs or take it to my room. Not in the living room. New literature teacher. Oh no. I don't understand classic literature. This goes off. After school, dark hour.
How is he?
How is he?
The
Creeped
same
out
as
that you're
last
spying
night.
on him.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
Guys, give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go grab my daughter's balloon for her. Now let's get going.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Yeah, but did they spy on her too?
Yeah,
Like,
I guess. But still.
was my dude sleeping in the clothes? Because
Command room.
it'd be really
Is that
creepy if
you,
they're watching him
Akihiko?
changing stuff.
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Apparently.
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Alright, let's prepare
Right.
for battle.
Be careful.
Akihiko!
Senpai!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
One of what?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takima, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
Ha!
Let's go take a look.
Wake up! Sorry!
But I slept in, like, my full school uniform.
I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here.
Okay. I'm not gonna have questions.
Hurry, downstairs! Wait, take this.
What's she hand me? She hand me a gun? Nope. Short sword.
Okay,
What am I supposed to do with the short sword? Let's go.
all right.
Takima, do you...
Yes!
Be careful. There's more than one... The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What?
Uh-oh. Thought we were safe.
Let's go.
Here we are. Alright, looks like we're going upstairs. Horror movie vibes, anybody? Keep going up, I guess. No one of any horror movie. Don't go all the way up the stairs. Is there another up? Yes. What was that?
It's get.
Do you see it? No. We need to go to the roof. I guess so.
I think.
What do we got?
What?
Alright, keep facing with one sword.
Those monsters. We call them shadows.
Two. Fight. question. Is this guy gonna pick up the gun and blow his brains out? Like...
Go on.
Oh, creepy kid tells him to do it. Okay. Mental health issues.
Wait.
Are you gonna do it? You did it. No questions asked.
Persona.
Alright. Look.
Thou art I, and I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
As we suspected.
Oh, back to normal. Like, at least get a fight? Like, try my hand at fighting? Come on. You gave me a sword.
What on earth is that?
Okay.
Is it over?
Sweet. Leveled up. And now create level 2 personas. Something inside me has changed. Orpheus is leveled up. Your endurance has increased by 1. My luck by 2. He learned Agi, which is a fire spell for those who don't play these type of games. Or Aggie, I don't know. I don't speak Japanese.
Are you okay? Oh, come on. Say something.
Are you all right?
Can you hear me? Please, answer me.
He's not alright. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
It's so nice to see you again.
Is it?
You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax. By the way, I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Oh.
It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
Okay.
That being said, your power is still weak.
What do you mean weak?
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful
So,
your
a game
persona
where I've got to go out
ability.
and be outgoing with other people, but in the dark. Get to put a gun to my head and pull the trigger?
Please, remember
A
that.
little counterintuitive there.
Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer.
Okay.
Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until farewell.
Alright. So we're gonna do the day stuff. I think there's some day stuff. And then we're gonna take like a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll be back to continue our journey for about another hour and a half afterwards.
You're awake.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Like I put a bullet in my head.
Thank goodness you finally... How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week.
Oh.
I was so worried about... Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Because you a chicken.
Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power... It was amazing. The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows. Our enemy. We'll explain everything later.
So in this game, yeah,
I'm
they're
sorry I didn't tell you
described
before.
as shadows. I think this was something to do with making it less religious in a way. Most of the other games just refer to them as demons. Outside of the Persona games, I think all the Persona games refer to them as shadows and personas. I could be wrong. Been a while since I played anything before this one. I never really finished any of the ones before this one. Most of the other games call them demons, and you're usually fighting a war with them.
I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was... My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
Alright. Yeah, I was scared too, I guess.
Really? And here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as... So, thanks for listening. Alright, I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, and don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take... Bye!
Daytime stuff. Back to school. I've been asleep for a week and then I go back to school the next day. That's enough about mammoths. They're not. You don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. Stones. Symbol. Japanese history, not exactly. Style of houses. Mud huts. I'm really smart. And I'm getting more popular. Alright, after school we should be back in the dorms. I just had a bunch of dialogue. So all these places you're seeing us walk through, once we get to a certain point in the game, we'll be able to explore them. Go ahead and do a save. Alright, save successful. And on that note, I will be right back. Please enjoy our short break commentary.
So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some key games that are built around a competitive structure. Managers of these games assess talent through community play, tournaments, and formal tryouts. Those that rise to the top have the opportunity to represent the U.S. Army esports team abroad at tournaments and conventions. While not all games are based out of Fort Knox, great opportunities still exist to compete under the U.S. Army esports team while at large. Keep in mind, official team slots are currently open to active duty and Army Reserve soldiers only. So, now that you got the rundown, guess we'll see you online. Do you have what it takes? Good luck. So, you're probably wondering to yourself, the U.S. Army has an esports program? Why? And how do I join? The U.S. Army esports program is a recruiting outreach tool to help the Army connect with the fast-growing esports audience. 60% of Americans play video games daily. Video games are a way for players to connect with each other, build teamwork, and hone in problem-solving skills. Translatable skills in today's Army. Aside from recruiting, the U.S. Army esports program is comprised of soldiers that share the same passion for video games and esports just as everyone else in the world. For some, it's a way to unwind. For others, it's a way to compete, come out on top, and show they have skills superior to others. And that is where competition comes in. So, how do you get started? Well, it all starts on our verified Discord server, discord.gg/US Army Esports. It's open for anyone to jump in and play in our ever-growing community. In this community, there are some
Alright, I hope you enjoyed the break. Let's go up to the fourth floor and see what's going on.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you.
He needs to talk to us. What's he gonna talk to us about?
Please, have a seat. Oh, before that. I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs.
For some reason,
The street lights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in... That's the dark hour.
I don't get it.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story? But the dark hour occurs each night, right at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
I want that to pop up over there.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
So that's why the creepy guy's in
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a... They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news. If...
Although rare, there are those who can function. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you use the other. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
Yes, I'm definitely in the lead.
I'm glad.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
All right.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room, why don't you just stay here, in your current room?
Hey, it's almost like I knew that was gonna happen.
I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out.
Hold up. But wasn't... Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
Uh-oh, what happened? No, Hermit. Right, no, Arcana. Alright, bear with me 1 second.
Hi, how are you?
Alright. Sorry about that. I usually don't get up during streams, but I got a little hungry, so I'm throwing some popcorn. Alright, yeah, Norton, you are the...
We've met before. Soon, the end will come.
That's ominous.
I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
I don't care.
Really? If you say so. To be honest, I can't tell you much about it yet. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power, and an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Alright. Bye-bye, creepy kid. Oh, I'm so excited about the remake. Let's play through this, and then let's get over to that remake when it comes out. I think February? 2/2? Or is it 1/2? I think it's 2/2.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here? Okay, he's...
There's someone I want to... Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait,
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
he's staying here?
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He
Love how
found me
disappointed
crying
he
like a babe.
sounds.
I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering.
It didn't happen to me.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me
Huh?
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Sweet!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
Isn't that also the name of Doctor Who too? Tartarus?
We believe we can
Dr.
find the
Buchanan
reason
in
for
this
the
game?
Dark Hour.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Alright. Drowsy on Monday mornings? Me too. I'm drowsy every day though.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Uh-oh, that sounds ominous.
Oh, are we having that talk?
Whoa.
I'll save the details for later.
Wow, she didn't waste any time
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
Just what? Wild duck burger.
I've never felt like
I don't know if I would enjoy a duck burger.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
Okay, I'm wrong.
You
It's the
haven't
TARDIS,
seen it, June?
Not Tartarus.
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
So, Felipe, you played any of the other
Since
Shin Megami
Akihiko
Tensei
hasn't
games
fully
outside the
recovered
Persona
yet,
series?
he'll...
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
This is it? This? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Let's see what happens in school. Yep. That's definitely a thing.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? Why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our mind.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it?
Oh yeah. That is not what I said, a Dr. Pepper.
There?
Yes, there is. I bought a case yesterday.
There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Where? Say hi to my kid. He's a turd. Alright, you're good to go.
Akihiko.
Hey, if you need money from this.
I know. You don't have to remind...
And apparently he's greedy.
I'm not greedy.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place.
That's not what I wanted to click on. I'm not trying to get banned for playing the wrong music. Alright.
Why don't you go have a look around?
What? We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from...
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't
Because
look
I'm
like
the
a
main character
leader.
of the game, that's why.
But he has fought them before.
Serious?
That's true. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Yep, that's definitely a strange door. So I said next time I came, it would be under my own free will. The game forced me to go. That ain't my own free will.
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you... How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet... That is why... It leads here, although no one but you can see. Your power is unique.
Another way to separate me from everybody else when you're telling me the whole point of the game is to make interactions with people?
It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then,
Hey,
Yeah, what's up? You...
huh? What door?
Man, are you loco?
Have you been nodding off? You seem...
Dude, you're supposed to be...
Come on.
Alright, let's save before we go in here because my butt has definitely forgot to do that before and got in over my head and then had to redo a lot of it.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have... Would you like me to explain?
No thanks.
Okay.
I've played this quite a few times.
defeated.
Oh, and that's another thing.
Damn, couldn't finish it off.
Outside of this game and portable, I was able to control the other player.
A complete
Can be enjoyable, especially when you get into certain battles where you're like, why aren't you cooperating with what we need to do to defeat this dude? Looks like we get another villain. Turn around, there we go.
Now's a good time for me. Do you want to know more?
No.
The enemy.
You attacked the enemy's weak point. You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him.
A complete victory. Great job.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weak? If you didn't already notice, doing so will. Would you like more detail?
That's not necessary.
Then proceed with the.
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack. Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack. A wisely chosen attack.
Here's our chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
Shuffle time. Ooh. Let's see if we can do this. I want you, Persona already. Oh, so Persona didn't move off. Leveled up.
Yes! My skill level has increased.
Yeah, mine too. Let's see here. We have an item. Right here. That's a little bit more powerful to use it.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack.
Yes, we've done that like 3 times.
Then, shadows become strong. There may be times, however. This battle is one of those times.
A wisely chosen attack. You struck the enemy's weak point.
Do I have any chocolate?
You exploited the enemy's weak Nice! Yes, the enemy is vulnerable.
Here's our
Attack!
chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
Okay, looks like regardless of what I do this time, I'm getting one.
Yes! My skill level has increased.
Ta-da-da-da!
Looks like we defeated all the enemies today. Oh, split up, okay. How do I issue that order? There we go, split up.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Woot! Check out my fat loot!
Alright, I think the whole floor is gonna explore, so let's return. Alright, we got about 15 more minutes till we call it a day. We may have to push a little bit past so we get to a good save point after that.
Welcome back. So, how was... I see. Well, if...
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass, but damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little...
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath,
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Aki.
We'll see about that.
A mysterious voice rings out in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou chooses to create a persona of the full Archon. Save in here. Oh, I only didn't go in because I got injured. Ooh. I didn't realize that we went in off first one. Yeah, that's me.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
All right, let's go.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the
You can say that again. There's like some kind of... Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Yeah, I try not to think about
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold, new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future.
Make school great again. Got it.
For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang. So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Yeah. Make school great again. But we'll say I wasn't listening.
You're such a rebel.
Yeah, that's me. Rebel. We're tired of these textbooks. Ooh, she's gonna teach us a poem. Isolated clouds suspended over all snowy mountain peaks. Now we'll stay awake. Whoa. I want a slice of cake. Alright, if we get the chance, we'll go into TARDIS one more time, and then after we're done with that, we'll call it. glove rooms. That should take us back to the entrance of the school. Yep. Anybody in here we can talk to? Sorry, this guy. Girl. Ooh. Ooh, that may make your girl happy. Anyway, we're gonna have a sandwich. Alright, let's head back to the dorm for the day. Dogs are going nuts.
Look! It's Akihiko-senpai! Where? Oh, there he is.
Why is he so popular?
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet? I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where...
Wait for us!
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? See you there.
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache.
Is that why you got a band-aid on your head?
Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
But that's what makes him so cool.
Man, how can you not know their names? I mean... Ah, well.
I've never felt like something's reliable. Never felt like thinking this will last forever. I never felt like
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san. You can't fight it. Officer Kurosawa has but these things still cost.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize. Well, I'll see you later.
Alright. Let's see what we can get. See if it's better than what we got.
I've been in... My job is to maintain... I'm just an ordinary police officer. But it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going... I'm only doing what I think is right.
Alright. Spice. I've got forget how to tell who these. I know this is usually. Oh, I guess only one person got a new weapon. Oh, no, okay. Oh, wait, I equipped it? No. I will save some money.
Welcome back.
Alright, we go to the Tartarus. We're going to play through 2 floors and then call it a night. Okay, so he's automatically in my phone.
One enemy detected. Strike first. You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
What a stunning victory.
If we collect a couple of these, we can sell them. And here's our exit to the first floor. Shadow there. Shadow there. Straight.
Two enemies detected. Strike first.
Oh.
Please hit! This thing won't give up!
Iori has defeated an enemy.
Just one more! I couldn't defeat it!
Who's the man?
Okay, I want to change my equipment. How do we change things as well? So here I can see all Oh, wait. Alright, so I guess I can't. Thought I could. Nothing here.
Three enemies detected. Strike first.
Ha! This thing won't give up!
Two left. Iori has defeated an enemy.
Last one.
I couldn't defeat it.
Not bad, huh?
Three enemies detected. Strike first.
Orpheus!
There are two left.
One more!
Another enemy defeated. Good job.
Get him!
Oh, I missed.
I couldn't defeat it.
Who's the man?
Alright, so there's the stairs. Looks like we got a shadow over here.
A surprise attack. Prepare for battle. Take the enemy down.
That was easy.
And briefcase. With some money. Alright, let's see what's upstairs. We clear the second floor and then we call it a day.
Three enemies detected. Strike first.
This thing won't give up.
Here we go!
One more.
Awesome! Orpheus!
You have the potential to grow even.
Alright, leaves, here we come. Oh wait, that's a special one. Let me see this. Ah.
Three enemies. We're at a disadvantage.
Ooh, critical. Another
Take the enemy down. It escaped, but their strength is decreased. Takeba is in danger! Here! Why, you little... Be careful. Takeba is badly injured. Iori has defeated an enemy.
Last one!
This thing won't give up!
You have the potential to grow even stronger. Two enemies detected. Strike first. Yes, excellent attack. One more! Keep up the good work. An assault by two enemies. Stand strong. Take the enemy down. Nice! Just one more. Takeba is in danger. Take the enemy down. Keep up the good work. Two enemies detected. Strike first. Yes, excellent attack. Nice! What a stunning victory!
Man, I'm beat.
Iori is fatigued. Shouldn't you return? Enemies detected. Strike first. Gotta be Only one more. Just one more. Take the enemy down. Not bad. What's wrong? Are you feeling tired?
Yeah.
Yes! My skill level has increased.
Ta-da-da-da! I'm the man!
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually. Three enemies. We're at a disadvantage. Are you alright? Single strike?
Nope.
Come on, stand up.
Alright, well, we died. Let's see this little death cutscene, and that's where we're gonna call it for the night. Alright, guys. Been hanging out. It's been great hanging out with you. We'll pick up where we left off next Saturday, about 7 o'clock. We'll run for about 2 hours like we did tonight. Look forward to seeing you.